All right. Before we begin, let me talk to you guys first, and not Alino and Nick, but like the audience. We've realized on our last video, apparently it has 100 plus views, that we're getting an audience. So for this episode of the podcast and for future episodes, please comment down below for any suggestions you might have. It could be films that you want us to do for this podcast. It could be other content that you want to see us do, or any other constructive criticisms that you might have for any of the shows that we produce now. I appreciate you guys finding our channel and that you're watching our show, no matter how badly produced it is. But this is just our way to kind of just speak to our audience that apparently we're getting, and that we can, make better content. So yeah. So hello and welcome to the Something Dumb podcast. I'm your host, as always, the lover of the sea and scurvy free Cornell. And with me today are the usual boys, Nick and Alino. Nick and Alino, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
What? Was my joke that bad? Fuck.
That was good.
I was gonna go with like a sea shanty, but I didn't know any because I wanted to be very thematic to our review today, which is gonna be the Lighthouse. But first, let's go to our very standard topic for each episode, boys, which is favorite media that you watched in the past week. Since Nick apparently doesn't like going first, based on the last episode, Alino, why don't you go first? Favorite media you've seen past week?
So, I guess I'll talk. This past week, I've watched a couple of video essays, especially in preparation of like today's review, but from this channel called the Acolytes of Horror, and he has 3 videos on 3 movies, and then one more on like a TV show. So it's kind of new, but it really blew up. But like one of them is on Midsommar, The Lighthouse, and then Annihilation.
Okay, and what did they rate Lighthouse? And it better be the right answer.
Well, it wasn't like a Lighthouse, or it wasn't really a like review. It was more of like a exploration of and explanation of the themes and stuff and the things that the Lighthouse is trying to talk about.
Okay.
And I think it was really well produced and really well thought out. So if you guys are listening and you haven't heard of this channel, definitely go check it out.
Acolytes of Horror. Is it scary? Is their content scary?
No. Well, okay. It's about horror movies, but like, is
the host scary?
No, he's not.
Okay, then why are they acolytes of horror?
Because he's like, I don't know. Because we're talking about horror movies. But the one that like really like, I guess he was operating under a different name and talking about different things up until about 8 months ago, and at which he released the Midsommar essay, which got like 1.8 million views.
Oh shit.
So that really blew up. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. And like before that, he was getting like 5,000, 9,000.
What was his content beforehand?
I'm looking at it right now. It's like not very it didn't seem very like unified, or like it didn't have like a strong like brand unity,
so like
in the way that it does now.
So like Minecraft random game through
no it's still talking about media and I guess horror. There's a lot of horror movies here, but like it's not, I feel like it's like it was more of what he wanted to do or felt like making. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but like
that sounds like our like individual YouTube channels, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, Nick, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do not.
I forget sometimes that you're not actually a film major, so I have to ask these things.
I know.
The amount of movies you watch is like me and Alina combined is more than us. That's why.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, due to lonely existence, and you two probably have a social life, so
Eh,
you'll have that.
that's true. That's true. Although I can't say shit because what eats my time the most is gaming, and I barely talk about gaming. all the RPGs, and probably the only reason why I picked up Cyberpunk 2077 was tits.
Oh, let's go.
Did you pick that up recently or like?
Yeah, I'm
Is
like
that your media of the week?
I guess
Yeah.
maybe. Oh yeah, I can talk about video games, huh?
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
I don't know how that didn't cross your mind. I don't know how your brain just ruled out video games.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You know what I think it is
Uh-oh.
because some of the games you play are like multiplayer, like non-story games.
Dude,
like Overwatch,
I
Valorant.
I play on my own a lot.
Okay.
I play a lot
Okay.
of single RPGs on my own a lot. Like fuck. I guess yeah. This week is Cyberpunk, or the past week has been Cyberpunk 2077. I've played like maybe 20 hours so far because just of how buggy it is. Yeah, great guns, great nudity. UI is terrible. Patch 1.1.
It's buggy even on PC because
Yeah,
like
it's
Jared
really buggy.
was, like telling us it's fine.
Really?
Yeah, he was here. He was talking to you. You were here too. He was like, "Yeah, it's fine, but like it's only like buggy if you're on PS4, like or old consoles."
I don't know, man. Like, I think at some point, my character got stuck crouching, and somehow I can sprint crouching, and my head was at everyone's crotch level, which when you go to the dolls, nice. But when it's the main mission and it's just like, oh yes, we must find CEO data for the main company I'm dealing with right now is Japanese, so that's why the accent. But yeah, we must find CEO data for to convince the truth, and it's me talking like this is his belt right here. Like this is my. It's like yes sir, let's go. Nah, but yeah, I guess that's my media of the week. Oh, I can talk about games. I'm so happy. I just still don't know why that didn't cross my mind. Nick, what about you? I know. Wait, before we begin, how many movies you've seen this week?
Three. Not the usual, but three movies this week.
Gotta pump those numbers up, boy.
I know, man. I know. Jeez, I'm trying to catch up to you guys with anime. It's hard. It's really difficult.
Dude.
So did you guys watch the finale? Because I have not.
Oh, AOT.
Yeah.
Nick, you're catching up, right?
Finale? What do you mean finale?
Oh, is it the finale? Is it not the finale?
It's the final season.
I don't know. So some people are talking in the Discord server, and I'm just like tuning it all out because of spoilers and stuff. So I've been ignoring the Discord server that I'm an admin in.
Yeah, it's like you're the main admin in.
Yeah, so I'm just like, oh.
Wait, so yeah, Nick,
Whatever.
favorite media, and then we can talk about anime because I do want to touch up on what anime you've caught up.
Dude,
I guess.
All right. Yeah. I watched a French film the other day by what's her name?
Wait, let me get my Google ready because I know I'm gonna have to Google this. Go on.
Yeah. It's called Beau Travail, Beau Travail, by what's her name again? Claire Denis, who's like I guess a very, very great filmmaker. She's very poetic.
Drama LGBT.
Yeah. It was honestly one of the most boring films I've ever watched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, virtually plotless, no plot, but every shot was it was fucking beautiful. Oh my god, it was photographed so beautifully on film like that. It was sex for my eyes.
Oh, they
Would you
got
say
the.
it's one of those like style over substance movies?
Yeah, but after I read reviews on it afterwards, and I must have like just completely missed it because it's apparently a masterpiece. Like everything was so subtle with the way that she, I guess, went about everything. But it's supposed to like deal with the male ego and like a lot of those, what is it, the
Yeah.
fragile masculinity, a lot of that.
I wonder
But
if it got buried because it came into the 2000s when not everyone was progressively thinking about LGBTQ community. So
Maybe,
they saw
but-
male homosexuality and be like, ugh, no, we're not touching that movie because we're
Well,
homophobic. There you go. That's the word.
maybe.
do you know when the Defense of Marriage Act was passed?
Wasn't that in 08? That was No, wait. Was it 08? No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of state.
No, 1996.
Oh.
The Defense of Marriage Act.
I actually don't know what that is.
So
What is
it
that?
it was an act that allowed states to refuse to recognize same-sex marriages.
Mm.
So like it was basically the federal government saying hands off, like states can do what they want, and if a state says same-sex is illegal or we don't recognize same-sex marriages, then they can do that. And I guess that was passed in 96, so America was kind of fucked in the 90s about this stuff, even though like Stonewall was like what, 70s or something. When was Stonewall?
I don't know.
Well, I think we were worried
So-
about disco and like post World War II, maybe going to Vietnam War. I think there were wars going on. That's why people didn't really pay attention to media that much.
Funny you mentioned disco because the movie opens up at a disco and closes. at a
Nice.
disco.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man.
Nothing says male homosexuality than disco.
But
I
see,
think.
like that's the thing. It was really subtle. It was really subtle. It wasn't. There weren't any like. There were no acts like that happened in it. It was all like. It was so beautiful, man. It was so
Is
beautiful.
there, I'm looking at pictures, and is there wrestling involved? This doesn't seem very.
It looks
So-
or there's a lot of naked men, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I should be aroused or concerned because why are they
Yeah,
all
like-
naked?
They're not. They're okay.
They're
like,
not.
I mean, maybe that's the problem. Why are they not all naked?
like literally.
Hang
every
dong,
act
please.
that they got is a model. Like they had to be models. They were so like perfect for the camera. It was like aesthetically pleasing to watch. And the what is it? The main star of the film, Dennis Levant, I believe his name is. Man is goated. He's fucking goated. He's I would say that he's up there with Willem Dafoe, like as in top
Really?
line.
Okay.
Also wanted to like turn that into the Lighthouse, like
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
the like the way they captured the face, and very much like the Lighthouse, how they could just convey so much emotion and get like a lot of the story from it,
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
like that. So, yeah, it was nice. That was
Okay.
nice to watch. Beautiful sound as well.
I feel like I would watch this film when I'm really down in the dumps and and I just really want to watch something wholesome. Well shit, no, it's a drama, right? So it's not wholesome entirely.
I don't think it's wholesome. Does it look very wholesome?
I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of like resolve and conflict and good resolution, but I don't think there's good resolution on this one.
There no. Just
Aw.
no. It is like I said, it's like there's like no plot whatsoever. It's one of those what is it? Like no plot, just vibes.
Cats.
That's what this- Oh no.
Not to bring up the previous episode, but cats.
No.
Okay, so definitely, if you care about the plot a lot, drink alcohol before.
That is something we could do.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh my God, you're right. Oh, sorry, audience. For context, before we started the podcast, we were discussing what kind of new content that we could bring to SFF TV, because like I said in the beginning, we're looking for like feedback and kind of like new maybe new films to review, or maybe new ideas that you guys want to see. Drunk watching? How do we
That That could be fun.
How do we circumvent the pain in the
Well-
ass YouTube DMCA copyright?
Well, we just wouldn't show the movie, but like just us reacting and just cut in between the moments that we're not reacting. But like,
The audience
You know what
can
I mean?
see me epically fail at shotgunning a White Claw.
oh,
well, yeah, you could do it like I've seen people just have watch along things where it's like
they'll have the time
a
code.
viewer, yeah,
Oh,
a viewer will just press play on both videos, like the film and the
How much of a movie clip can we put on a video without getting copyright strike? Does anyone know? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of YouTube channels do that, and I kind of want to do that. like we'll flash the scene that we're watching, and then it'll just us reacting like, wait, what? And then just keep drinking.
We could play the National Treasure drinking game.
Oh
well.
God, what is the National Treasure drinking game?
I believe every time. Fuck. I feel like maybe I've mentioned
No.
it before.
No.
Okay.
You haven't. You
Alright.
haven't.
What? I don't think we've even had
Independence.
drunk nights for this server. So,
No, we haven't.
what's the game? What's the game? Tell me. I want to do it.
Every time someone says independence, you take.
Hey, excuse me?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want to be
that's
drunk
cool.
by like 30 minutes in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I do.
That's gonna-
Masterpiece.
Oh
God.
no. I feel like if we record something like that, the end video is not a watch along. It's just a compilation of dumb shit we say and do while we're watching a movie, which is actually not bad content. Maybe we should actually
bad.
do that. We just have to convince some of our friends to let them be recorded while they do dumb shit. Should be easy.
Yeah.
I can convince
Yeah.
no one. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Before we move on to the next topic of conversation, the weeb in me is wondering, Nick, are you caught up in AOT? Are you caught up? Please tell me. Am I the only one here that's caught up? Please.
Oh, did you watch it yesterday?
I did. I was like,
Yes, let's go.
Oh, you watched-
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
It just gets better and better
I know.
every week.
It's so good. It's so good, dude. The whole time I was just like, fucking do it. Fucking do it. Let's go,
did.
dude.
They did.
Sorry, Alino.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's my,
You
it's
really?
my fault.
Where are you?
It's my
Like,
fault.
have you even watched the series?
It's my fault. Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I watched like 3 episodes of season 4. I just can't. I'm not.
You stop
I'm
right
not
before
built-
it gets good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
You
not built.
motherfucker! What is wrong with you?
pop off, man. It's about to pop off.
I'm
so
not
hard.
built for the weekly release format. Okay,
You're
I
built for the binge format.
built for the binge.
Oh,
Like the only shows that I've really been able to watch like on a weekly basis are ones that I watch with other people. So I watched The Mandalorian with my dad.
Nice.
but
Yeah,
you
like
can't
every
do it alone?
every week because it's
there's no shame in doing it alone, Alino.
oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Wait, okay.
But I can binge alone. I
Okay,
can binge
okay.
alone.
How many episodes does a series? Okay, I need to reframe my question here. How many episodes do you need to watch before it's considered a binge? Eh?
What do you mean by how many do you watch? Like in one sitting?
Yeah. Like, how many episodes do you watch up until it's
Well-
considered you're binging the show? Is there like
Well,
a
here's the
minimum?
thing. So like I won't always just watch like binge a show like in one day or something. Like I'll like focus on a show for like a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like I won't watch anything else. Like I won't even go to like YouTube, which is like my content junk food,
Same.
right? So like I'll like if I get really invested into a show, I'll just like that's the only thing I watch, but not necessarily in one sitting, but like whenever I have free time.
Okay, wait. So I have so many questions now because the way you watch
Yeah, so, like,
content
the
is
last
so
thing-
weird.
The last thing that I quote unquote binged was Infinity Train.
Okay.
I talked about that in the Soul review, and I watched that over a period of like a week.
Oh.
And those are like 10-minute episodes, I think. And there's 12 episodes, so it's like 2 hours basically.
Okay.
But like I didn't like just sit down for 2 hours. Like I would watch it like here and there.
Okay. Nick, what about you?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's still so weird. Nick, what about you? Minimum number of episodes before it's considered a binge? Like, I want to say a season, but let's face it, when you watch like hour-long episodes on certain shows, it's like, well, 3 episodes is 3 hours. That's technically a binge. So
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I would consider that a binge. I guess depending on
Like the hour
3 to
count?
4 hours. Yeah.
Okay. So if it's 3 hours, then that's a whole season of a 12-episode anime. Yeah, okay. I don't get how y'all can do like just well, I mean, not. I don't know if Nick, this is how you binge shows, but I don't get how y'all can just concentrate on one show. I'm so used to having a day set out in the week where I catch up on the anime that I'm watching. Like in one day, I'll watch a couple episodes of Black Clover, and at the same day, I'll watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and then on the same day, I'll watch Fire Force, and then just the list goes on, and then it's quintessential quintuplets, and then it's like. Fuck, what was the other shit I was watching? But yeah, it's like I have a day where I'll just binge through all the reoccurring shows that I'm following. Do you guys not do that?
No.
Wait, so am I the weird
know
one?
People have like, I know there are people who have days where they like catch up on stuff. So yeah, so it's not unusual.
Okay. It's still so. Wait,
That is wild.
how many shows can you handle watching at the same time then? Like you mentioned,
Max.
right? You can like you guys mentioned, right? Like you'll get stuck in a show for like a week or two. What's the max limit of like number of shows you're into? I just want to see how much of a fish brain we all are.
Probably 3.
Yeah,
3?
probably max. Yeah,
Damn.
3.
What was the 3 if you guys can remember?
See, but like, I have shows that I'm technically watching, but I've just stopped. You know what I mean? Do you have those shows that like you never finished, but you want to finish and you liked, but you just haven't finished yet? Like for me, that's Samurai Champloo.
Okay.
Because I got like, I want to say 14 episodes in, and it's really dope, but like I haven't come back to finish it. Part of it is like the Hulu structure, and I like just hate the ads.
Yeah.
Part of it is just I
Oh,
haven't brought myself to go and watch.
Yeah, because for Hulu it's like 2 paywalls, right, for no ads.
Mhm.
So, damn.
Yeah. I had to honestly, I had to stop watching Attack on Titan on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Hulu.
Because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that show was on Hulu. What the fuck?
Could not. Like it got. I think once I got to season 3, I was like, man, I can't watch this show with an ad. Like you can't. Like it's so good.
Wait, I
couldn't-
thought back in the day it was on Netflix. Was it not? Attack on Titan was on Netflix, right?
I do not know.
No?
I watched it on Hulu.
Oh. What the fuck? How did they get that exclusivity? What the
Yeah.
shit? That's weird.
It's been releasing on Hulu. I watched the episodes that I have watched. I watched on Hulu
Okay.
of season 4. I mean,
Okay.
Nice.
So when are you gonna come back?
to Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Dude, you know Aldo is gonna
I
freak
know.
out every Sunday.
I
You know
know.
he will. He
I
even
know.
knows the
I'm
time,
gonna-
dude. Like Sunday,
know.
7
Like
a.m.
12:30.
Fucking watch it. Let's go.
Yeah. It's at
Yeah.
one for me. I watch it at 1 every Sunday. That's it.
I'll just next week. I'll just drop in and just start talking mad spoilers. And, like if we're like gaming on Sunday or something, I won't even like. I'll pretend like I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I'll just like catch up. I'll catch
no.
up tonight or something,
Don't do
right?
that.
and then I'll
No.
watch the next episode. I'll watch Sunday's episode, and then on the podcast just start randomly like just start dropping spoilers.
I swear to God, if you do that, I'd be so mad.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
my shit.
Oh
lose it.
man. All right. Let's move
Oh,
on to.
we should.
Well,
You know, oh no, actually, we should like if it's gonna be us three and him. Do you know? For next week,
check the doc. Well, here, let me check the doc.
But,
real
like,
quick.
if it is, we should just all be in on it and just start talking mad
Spoilers.
Attack on Titan spoilers.
Go a step further and start reading manga and drop those spoilers.
we tell. Wait, like instead of talking about the movie we have assigned for next week. All right, so this episode we're talking about AOT. Almost like what? Here, let me check who is. It's amazing how organized we are, despite the fact that we are who we are.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. We're on episode 6. Episode 7 is supposed to be where is it? Looper with me, Aldo, Jared, and Nick.
Bro, I'm so excited. I forgot about that. Forgot about Looper. Fucking love.
Me too. Me too.
I think when we were meeting about this, I think it was because we needed a sci-fi film, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Something like that.
we've all
Yeah.
been doing art house films and anime films. Wait, have we reviewed?
Paprika is kind of art housey.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's not like your typical like anime film.
it's true. That's
Like
true.
literally, people describe it as surrealism. So like, it's kind of art housey.
That's true. Oh, but then again, God, it's so hard to Is it hard for you guys to determine what an art house film is? Because at this point, it's kind of blurred for me now.
Mhm.
What would you classify as an art house films? Like experimental, and that's pretty much it. No.
I know it when I
Don't
see it.
shrug your film
Yeah, I know.
major.
I know it. I know it when I see it. It's like there's not hard and fast rules. You know,
Oh my.
it's just
God.
kind of art house.
When I get the
and,
vibe
like-
for it, that's
Yeah,
how I
it's a
know.
vibe, It's a vibe. It's a vibe. But like words like art house and auteur and stuff like that. Those are just like words for filmmakers to like talk like, you know what I mean?
No, go on. Go
Like,
on. Finish
it's
that
like-
sentence.
It's like
Go on.
it's like words like to like rub filmmakers' egos,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yup.
And it's like, oh, I'm better than the rest of the population.
Yep. Yes.
It's kind of but like, you know, it's just words that they use to describe good movies,
Mm.
you know, but they want to make themselves sound like esoteric or better than like blockbuster movies.
Is it the same way when people call themselves content creator? It's like
As
Yeah.
opposed to
as opposed to I make videos on YouTube.
as opposed to YouTuber.
Yeah. I remember like
I mean, that is like,
it's too
that's
vague,
that's
dude. It's such a weird phrase, dude. I'm a content creator. I'm like, but it like me writing a poem is content. What would that
Mhm.
you know?
A
So
poem is not content. A poem is art. All right.
art is
like,
content. What do you mean? Oh no, we're gonna get philosophical here, aren't we?
Yeah. Like, see what you were saying, Alina, about like auteur and all those words. I feel like you just called me out. You just called my whole life out. Oh
The man who watched Akira in his childhood.
no. Oh no.
Oh no, Nick. Nick. No, you set up.
Move the entire tripod as I did that.
Bruh.
Failed.
Okay. All right. Before we get it, I realized we digressed so much that
Yeah.
our last episode was 2+ hours. So let's move on to the next topic, which is, and I know we're gonna digress even more, which is your best and worst A24 films. For the audience who don't know what A24 Films is, it's a production house that has a specific style that they like to produce, more like towards drama, horror, like very art
It's art
housey.
house.
Yeah, it's an art. Yeah, this.
Art house auteur movies.
Yeah, this is why we're having this conversation is because
Yeah.
the film that we're gonna review later on very much relates to this. So, yeah, A24 art house production house. Your best and worst. Nick, go. And because you've expressed your feelings in the group chat that you can talk about A24 for forever. So by all means, you said you had a top 5, but
yeah, I said top 5, and in no way said forever. But you know what? Get me.
wait, let me stump you.
Yes.
Let me stump you first. Then, what's your worst A24 film? Your least favorite A24 film?
Least favorite.
Actually, let me look up A24.
Oh,
films.
okay. First Reformed by Paul Schrader, I believe. Paul Schrader directed, wrote.
Can I,
What's that one about?
actually, sorry, I need to use the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I should have gone before.
Cornell editor, cut here. I have to do that. All right, Nick. So you said First Reformed is your worst A24 film. What's this about, and why do you hate it?
Dude, the end. Oh my god.
It's Ethan Hawke, dude.
Exactly. It's Ethan Hawke. Gold.
Yeah.
Love Ethan Hawke. Even Amanda Seyfried. She had a really nice role in it as well.
Okay.
Acting was nice. The storyline was nice. It had there was a lot of like existential like dread dealing with like climate change and like how that's affecting the characters and stuff. Ethan Hawke plays I believe he's like a father.
He's,
Pastor of a small
He's like a
church.
priest, yeah.
Yeah. Like I was really hyped on it because Paul Schrader, he wrote and directed one of my favorite films, Mishima, Life in 4 Chapters, and he also co-wrote with Martin Scorsese like a lot of his hits. So I was excited. I was really hyped on it, and the ending, honestly, just it. I don't want to like get into spoilers of the ending, but it just made me feel like none of the movie mattered.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
See, so I liked that movie, and I was going down the list, and I was thinking, oh man, is First Reformed gonna be the one that's like my least liked? But like I found another one. But like I liked that movie. And I didn't feel the same way about the ending.
I didn't
Really
like
like spoilers, but like I liked the ending because it like it's full circle or whatever.
Oh my god.
Spoilers. But, yeah, I like the ending.
You just said no spoilers.
Yeah.
If First Reformed is not your worst, then Alina, what is your worst?
My worst is probably The Disaster Artist.
Wait,
Have you guys seen that one?
the telling of the movie The Room, or like
yeah.
why? Why do you hate that one?
It was just it didn't hook me. And this was like it was like it had funny moments, but I guess it wasn't I feel like its funniest moments were in the trailer already. And I don't know, the story just kind of didn't hook me, and this was coming off a time when I was like really hyped on like or not really like really into like how bad The Room was.
Wait, so you
Like,
saw The Room beforehand, right?
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
still didn't do anything for you?
And it still was like
Makes sense.
it just kind of felt really meh for me. I don't know, it didn't hook me. It wasn't a bad movie. I think the performances are pretty good too, but like it just didn't hit anything for me.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that kind of trend for A24 films is like least like not as well known films that they have. Because for me, the worst A24 film for me, or which is like my least favorite A24 films, was Killing of the Sacred Deer.
Yeah.
And it had the same problem where it's like the ending was kind of Like I don't, have you guys seen that film?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay, so basically it's like a dad, emotionless dad, going through like interdomestical drama, and then shit happens with a psycho and that bullshit. And yeah, I was really underwhelmed by the ending to the point where I was like, huh? What? Why? No, that's it? Like that's Literally, that's what I said in my brain. I'm like, that the movie's over. There's where's the rest of it? Where's the third act? Because the whole like the second like from like when Act 1 ends, and then the rest of the movie is like Act 2, and that's it, and then ended the movie. I'm like, I ever heard of a 3-story arc? What do you mean? What is this? So I got real mad when and it ended. I'm just like, okay, that's cool.
I feel that it was disappointing, especially coming from the filmmaker. Like he's got some bangers under his belt.
Yeah.
Who made it?
Yeah, Yorgos Lanthimos, Greek.
What is most famous thingy majigs?
His most previous or his the favorite with Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz. Yeah,
The Favorite.
He also did The Lobster.
yeah. I wanted. Yup.
Lobster.
I think that's another A24 film, right?
Yeah. It's like it has. Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah.
Wait, does A24 Films hold contracts with directors?
That I don't know.
Or how does A24 operate? I'm so curious now.
They're like they're a distributor and they produce some of the films, right?
But they're considered like an actual production house, right? Not like an indie house or like an independent like I don't know how to describe it.
What do you mean? What would be the difference in your mind?
Like compare it to like Paramount and shit. Like would A24 be at the same kind of tier as like Paramount or 20th Century or
Yeah, that was always my impression that they're kind of like that. It's just that they're much more selective with the scripts that they produce.
I guess that makes sense. What? I don't. Has any production house ever did that where it's like we want this kind of style for our brand?
Blumhouse is kind of like that.
What does
Because they
Blumhouse would usually do?
Or
Horror.
Oh, okay.
They do a lot of horror, a lot of low budget horror too. Like they did Happy Death Day. What else
Yeah.
did they do? They did
Is that low
Invisible
budget?
Man?
What was the wait? What was the budget at Happy Death Day? Hold on. Because I know they got a sequel and they have another one, right? That's coming out, the third one. Oh, they had a
Yeah.
4.8 million budget. Indies are like what, 10 to 500K? Does anyone know? Wait,
No.
budget for indie films. Why is it so interesting? As of 2014, Sundance reported that the average independent film budget was 750K, and that was a conservative estimate. Oh. So I guess it's like Blockbuster then at that point. Damn, that's weird.
JJ always said that like 200,000 is like no budget. It's considered no budget, and then like when you get around that like 700K, that's considered micro budget, and then
Okay.
once you start to get 1 million, that's starting to be more of a full production indie.
Okay. Oh, for context, JJ was our old film professor in the college that we all went to and met. So, just so that no one in the audience is gonna be like, "Who's JJ? Why does he know so much?" Well, that's because he's a professor. But yeah, best A24 films then, lads. Nick, you said you had multiple, so by all
I
means,
do.
take it away.
I have a top 5, man. Oh, all right. Moonlight, most definitely.
Good choice.
It's,
Good
I mean,
choice.
it's,
Really?
it's a given. It's a
Yeah.
given.
Wait, that's the
Moonlight.
bottom of the 5?
Oh
Yes,
no!
Nick.
He looked down and he was like,
Nick, how dare you put that at the bottom?
"Oh my god!"
Wait, what's above it then? What's above it?
Okay, above it I have The Farewell. With,
The Farewell.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I loved The Farewell, man.
A lot of-
loved
I feel
that
like-
movie.
I think people like were disappointed by it.
It's
Or
frustrating.
I heard that because I was hyped for it. I didn't see it, but like I think I heard from a couple people that it wasn't as good as it looked.
I don't know. I thought it was good. It was, like first, it was a story that I'd never.
Mm-hmm.
It was new to me, and honestly, Aquafina's pretty tight. She's awesome in it.
Like the water?
No, the.
Oh
the
wait, no.
actress.
There's someone named Aquafina.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. my brain went the water brand. Alina, I'm sorry. Moving on. So, what's above? God damn it.
Next, Nick.
No,
Nick.
no one is ever gonna
Nick.
give that up now. Fucking hell. Next. God fucking damn it.
Above that, I have Climax, which is yeah, that is so it's directed by, I think written as well by Gaspar Noé, who's like known for being a weird motherfucker.
Irreversible, Enter the Void,
Yeah.
Love. Okay.
Yeah, he's very odd. It's pretty much, it's like a dance company that ends up tripping on acid.
Yeah, you mentioned this in the first episode. I remember.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very fun to watch.
This gave me like what do you call it? Burlesque vibes back in like early 2010s. Although minus the LSD, so it's just it's color noir basically. That's how I envision like Moulin Rouge and that movie.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
what's number 2, Nick?
Very colorful. Damn. See, that's hard because I have Waves and The Lobster up there as well. The Lobster, the Lobster. Yorgos Lanthimos, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Banger. Such a banger. Colin Farrell is.
The Lobster, 2015
Jeez.
absurdist dystopian black comedy film.
Yeah. The story is it's something that like it felt so unique when I first watched it, and it's so funny. It is so funny. It's like basically like people in this society, you have to be in a relationship. You have to be married, and if you're not, you get turned into an animal of your choice.
Oh, of your
So-
choice.
Yeah. So people that aren't in a relationship go to like these camps, these like retreats and stuff where they're meant to like meet a partner, and if they don't, that's when they get turned into an animal. And
Okay.
it's, oh man, it is weird, it is fun, and it is funny.
What
And
animal would
Nice.
I be?
I know that's what I was excited too, man.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, what animal would I want to be if I ever
Gotta be a
decide I want to be
bird.
single for the rest of my life? Panda would be a good call, right? You're cute, but also deadly, and you eat bamboo sticks all day.
Chilling. You're big
Chilling.
chilling.
You're not really deadly.
Excuse
Fuck
me?
off.
Pandas are not deadly?
Fuck up. Like you could kill. The only way you could kill someone is like sitting on their face.
Fuck. Hey, I want to see a battle now between Alino and a fucking panda.
Oh my
Let's
God.
see who wins. How dare you say pandas? Have you not seen Kung Fu Panda, sir? He'll just skadoosh you and that's it.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to bring up Kung Fu Panda though, but let's go. Let's go. Kung Fu Panda.
Alino, about you? Best
Okay.
favorite A24 films?
So I wrote down everything that I've seen, and it's
And?
tough. It's tough. I would say probably Swiss Army Man is my number one.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah, I
Completely
like that
forgot
one a lot.
A24 did that.
Mm-hmm. With Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano, or Dano,
Dana?
whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming you've seen a lot of video essays about that film.
Mhm.
Can you explain to me the ending? Spoilers, by the way. Don't listen to this if you're
Have
gonna watch
you
it.
seen it, Nick?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck, never mind.
Do you? Yeah.
I hear it's
Yeah.
really good. It's been on the list
It's-
for quite some time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Well, I mean,
Do it. Just
I guess
do it.
very briefly, it's
like, do it as vague as
Uh,
possible.
yeah. It's about self-acceptance,
Okay.
and like
I love it. I love
like
it.
you know how at the end he's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I remember the
Yeah.
scene. Oh.
and it's yeah
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck, I need to rewatch that now.
But I listened to a lot of interviews and stuff about it, and the way that the filmmakers approached it is the idea was it's a movie where the first fart makes you laugh and the last fart makes you cry. So the movie is full of fart jokes.
Damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
God
It's a
damn.
great movie. I love it. It was really good. I also have up there Lady Bird.
Nice.
Really like kind of resonated with me, like especially when it came out. It's kind of a personal choice.
I do remember
And,
you talking about that movie for about 2 weeks when it came
Yeah.
out. I remember.
Yeah. Saoirse Ronan was great in it. My boy Timothée Chalamet.
My God,
You convinced me, sir.
you sip so hard for him, dude. The last time I saw you simp this hard for an actor was like fucking Spider-Man. What's his name?
Tom
And-
Holland.
Tom Holland. When you had him as your wallpaper on your phone, I was like, bruh, he's straight simping. I was like, bruh.
It was a good picture.
It was a good. Okay, look.
It's a good picture.
It wasn't the
a good
picture. It
picture.
was the fact that you had him,
Okay.
because you were sipping so hard for him.
Well,
Wait, who do you have now?
It's Cap, or no, it's not. It's just a stormtrooper or a clone trooper, but it's a clone trooper from
Order, right?
the 501st.
Yeah.
Where and it has like Ahsoka's face paint.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Totally.
it's by this artist called Vic. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever.
Totally
It's an
didn't
Instagram artist.
understand.
I found out on Instagram. I guess we'll put it in the link in the description or something. I don't know. But
I'm not doing that.
yeah.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. Anything else? Any other runner-ups for A24 best films?
The most recent one that I watched is the Florida Project.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
really good. I really liked it. You should check that out, Cornell. Wait, did you see that one, Nick?
Yes.
It's really
that
pretty.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
It's pretty as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. I feel a bit left out because these are the genres I don't watch or I don't like watching. Like honestly, my top A24 film has to be Midsummer or Midsommar. Despite me not liking thrillers or horrors.
Did I just miss that one? Wait, I swear. Oh my god. That's like my number 3. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I just missed that one. No. You know why? It's because I went to the website and I started scrolling and I scrolled past the ones that had pictures.
Okay.
And that still had a picture because it was kind of recent, like 2019, so last year or 2 years ago now. But like, so I just scrolled past it because I don't know. And I just found the ones that I recognized. But yeah, I guess my favorite one's Midsommar.
Now
But
that
yeah.
I bring it up, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Midsommar is pretty good. It's like whatchamacallit? I think I've mentioned it before. Only reason why I like it is because it makes sense. It makes sense for the whole plot as to what is happening around them, the characters that revolve around the story, and the fact that the ending was like, yeah, no, dude, the cult was not the bad people. It's the fucking boyfriend because he's a cunt. So there you go. But runner up, which is gonna be the movie that we're about to talk about, which is The Lighthouse. Such a good film. Such a good film. I do want to begin this review. Y'all are gonna think I'm such a nerd for this. Let me pull up an essay I wrote about. Let's see, when was this? This was for a script writing class, I believe. From
It was for JJ.
No.
Oh, okay.
This was for someone else. Actually, was this script writing? Fuck, I don't even know. What was multimedia
Was it for
105?
aesthetics?
Yeah.
It was for aesthetics. It
Yeah.
was for JJ, stupid.
Wait, no. Who's Shimanek?
Oh, it wasn't JJ.
Yeah, dude, I see the paper right here. I
Oh,
wrote
okay.
the professor's name.
What did JJ do? Was it script writing?
It wasn't aesthetics. I think this was aesthetics, and JJ
Yeah.
did script writing because I remember I wrote a very generic rom-com drama, or not rom-com, like a
Oh
romance.
yeah.
The
Okay,
the
okay,
Jane
yeah.
and Jane and
Yeah,
I forgot
JJ
the
didn't
name.
have us do papers.
Yeah. So let me read my actual thoughts and I feel such a nerd just pulling this up
Yeah.
because I actually, for once in one of these episodes, I actually took down notes, but it wasn't for the intention for the
wasn't for the
podcast. It was like a year ago. So, my opening words for the review of this was, the best way I can describe my thought process after watching the film was a complete realization that this film was undersold to me by my peers. Two main aspects of the film won me over was the cinematic style that was chosen and the acting that complemented it throughout the film. So
You said it was undersold?
yeah, it was undersold. Because what you and Jared said about this
What?
film was, hey, watch it, it's in black and white. And that's it.
That is not the
Yes.
extent of our hype.
No, y'all
That
never
was
hyped
not
this
the
up for me.
extent of our hype.
Y'all never hyped this up
Never.
for me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
Nick, get on my side here.
Okay.
No. So, I honestly write that line just so the writing would look nice. No, so yeah, two main aspects of this film was the cinematic style and the acting. I know I said in the past episodes, I'm like, what's so good about Robert Pattinson? But Robert Pattinson was pretty. I really liked his descent to madness in this film, because that's the whole plot of the film. It's just two lighthouse keepers just going into madness over a lighthouse and the surrounding area around them, because there's no one around there, no one to talk to, only have to each other. And the reason why I brought up cinematic style first was because I liked how the way they shot the film made you feel uncomfortable. It was meant for you to feel claustrophobic. It's meant for you to lose your sanity, and it's meant for you to just question the reality that the characters and the story is unfolding in front of you. When I did my research for this film, I found out that they were actually shooting this in black and white film. So they were actually hand cranking this shit, or no, they had automatic stuff. Anyway. But so they actually use film stocks, like actual analog film stocks, and they used 1930s and 40s like lenses that was meant to shoot for like the format of like 1:1, I believe, or like 1 point something to, forget the aspect ratio. But it made sense because when I was watching it, I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. There were so many images that were static and such long concentrations on faces and objects and shit like that, and I'm just like, what's happening? Where am I? What's going on? What's gonna happen? Like, the whole movie was like that, and that was the point of it, because the audience descends into madness with the characters, and that's what I really liked about this film. So yeah, it's weird that, again, A24 somehow kind of, A24 seems to kind of just like release movies that I surprisingly like, even though in the genre I hate. I hate thrillers and horrors, dude. I can't stand them. I'm a coward. But somehow, two of my favorite films are horror or thriller. So, it's weird. I remember when I was watching this, I had to make sure all my lights were odd. and I watched it during the day because I was the way I had it too, right? So I was like, this far away from my desk, right? And anything scary, something scary happens, I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Oh
wait,
my God,
what?
you
No.
Oh,
Like
you
a fucking
suck,
like a
dude.
fucking kid hiding behind a pillow, dude. That's how I watch horror films, and that's exactly how I watched it. So yeah, cinematography was great, made you feel uncomfortable. Alina, what about you? What did you like about this film?
Well, so I didn't have the same experience as you did. We saw it in the theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was an interesting experience because you have this huge space, it's so like it's not even like you were watching like in your room, but like you have the theater space and you have the wide screen and then you have the aspect ratio. So it really feels like you're like fucking stuck, like you're claustrophobic, like you're describing. So that's why it's a really different experience.
So you'd
Yeah.
say the experience or like the madness was better in a theater?
Yeah, I think so, but like, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you still got it, you know, you still felt the effect, like experienced it,
Okay.
that like claustrophobia, but like it was real. I don't know, it just felt really pronounced when I was watching it in the theater. But like how do I say this? So I wrote down like power and masculinity, and I thought those are like the big themes like in this movie. Is like this power dynamic between the two, and they're like like it's this weird like dance of like being able to tell another man to do something just because you can. And then like it's like dehumanizing almost, so much to the point where by the end when they like switch, when Young gets the power, he like the worst form of punishment he can think of is like making him like act like a dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I really like that. And the freaking YouTube channel Acolytes of Horror, their video on the Lighthouse is titled "The Lies of the Lighthouse," I think. So like as you go through the story, like things get revealed that, oh, this wasn't true, and as you keep going, you start to question really what's true and what's not, because like at a certain point, like they have the same name, right?
Yeah.
And then you start to think, oh, like it's like a cycle maybe that's happening.
Like time traveler status, they somehow got
Yeah,
into
or
the
like
same timeline.
or like this island has this thing that turns these people like into like this weird time loop, or I don't know. It's like very obviously like and intentionally ambiguous, and I think like also like you were just describing like the editing and the cinematography helps to bring that out, is like where you question what's really real and what's not. And so I really love that. That was fantastic.
Okay.
And not to mention the performances really sold it here too.
I don't know about that. No, I'm just kidding.
You're really gonna come here and talk more shit about Robert Pattinson.
Look, all I'm saying is I cared more about Willem Dafoe. But then again, I'm biased because he was Green Goblin.
I think Jared mentioned to me at some point that like you said, they shot in black and white, right? So the scene where he's like being buried alive, they were throwing cake.
Yes.
No
They
way.
were throwing
Wait,
chocolate
what?
cake.
Fuck, man.
They
No
were throwing
way.
chocolate cake, so they were shooting it in black and white, so you couldn't really tell.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why they could throw it like on his mouth and everything. It's just, like,
Chocolate
wasn't like
cake Lighthouse.
I was wondering.
You better not be bullshitting.
It's like, I hope my man Willem Dafoe was not eating fucking dirt that entire time.
Wait. No way. Hold on. I feel like you're pranking me right now. I feel like you are. I'm not. All I'm seeing in Google Images is chocolate cake. Now I'm hungry. God damn it. Nick, what about you? What'd you like about this film?
Oh man, I mean, you guys hit it on the mark. I felt like the acting is what got me most, especially Willem Dafoe's scenes. Willem Dafoe is a fucking god. He is a god in this film.
Talk about
Jeez.
range, dude. Talk
Yeah.
about range.
Yeah,
This man can do anything.
yeah. Going from the Florida Project, doing this, being the goated Green Goblin himself.
Oh
It's
yeah.
yeah, I didn't really know what to expect going into the Florida Project because it was Willem Dafoe. I honestly thought he was gonna be like a bad character, but he was very
Yeah.
like nuanced and like real, and that's what I really liked about that movie.
Yeah.
But here's a CNN article. I just skipped down to the paragraph that says it, but the idea was to throw cake crumbs on Willem Dafoe's face while his body got the real deal.
Wouldn't the texture? Wait, no, the texture wouldn't catch it. See, that's the thing. Fuck. That's the thing about film is that when you shoot it, you can tell which part is gonna be sharp, and you can tell which part is gonna be like blurred into the grain depending on the film stock. That's so smart. I want to do that.
What? Just throw cake on someone? We'll throw cake on Derek.
Yeah, like, I have black and white film. We can take a photo of just like expired cake from like Walmart, and then we'll just smear it in someone's face. It's like, oh no, he's being buried alive.
See, I'm about to say something that I feel is just gonna excommunicate me.
Go on.
Yeah, the first time I watched this film, I absolutely loved it. I was on the hype train. It was great. Rob, upon second viewing,
I
just wanted to get to the I just wanted it to end.
The good
Yeah.
part.
Really?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You wanted it to end, or you wanted to get to the ending?
Yes, get to the ending.
Okay.
Like my favorite part was them descending into madness. I guess that was
So,
what got me going.
Would that be one of the things you don't like about this film, which is like you can't really rewatch it because you want to jump to the good stuff? Because it's pretty long. Like it's not long. It's pretty slow. Like the way they descend to it is pretty slow.
I mean, it's slow, so much so that we are missing a fourth member.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Somebody didn't exactly like the pacing of this film and didn't feel like talking about it for a good, I don't know, 20 minutes at most.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's cool. Whatever, bro.
For the audience, for audiences not getting the reference, Aldo was supposed to be in this episode. Can you tell? Can you tell why he's not in this episode? Look at him. It's because he actually hates the Lighthouse. He hates it so much that he didn't want to talk about it for an hour and a half. Motherfucker. Like,
okay, I understand.
Like, okay.
Better things to do, I guess.
the way we want to have the podcast, basically, because it's very boring when everyone just agrees on the opinion that's being said. We always want one person to kind of just play devil's advocate and be like, no, I think you're fucking wrong. But no, he hated it so much, he yeeted out himself to the episode. He said, no, I'm not going to talk about the Lighthouse for an hour and a half because it's torture, because it's a bad film. Motherfucker just doesn't like slow films. Yeah. God. I wonder how I want to know that. I wish Aldo was here because I can just be like, do you not like The Godfather? Scarface? any of the classics that are slow but still good? Motherfucker. No. Yeah. But yeah, I do have to agree with the bastard that's not here because he decided he didn't like the film. It is a bit slow.
It's slow. Yeah.
It's slow. It's slow, and it affects like how you would rewatch it. You know, like it's like given in normal standards, it's paced fine. But when you rewatch it and when you know everything, it's like, come on, get on with it. Get naked, jack off to that mermaid. Come on, let's go. Like, I mean, that's how it is. It's just like get on to the good stuff. But what else have you guys not liked about this film? Actually, go with Alino. What did you not like about this film? I'm curious. Because since you're a simp now for Robert Pattinson as well.
I don't know. I don't know that I didn't like anything.
Do you think you can rewatch it again?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So something that I kind of didn't like when I was watching it, but now looking back on it, I think it was a good choice, is when he finally gets to the light and he like sees the lights and it like fucking like burns his eyes out, right?
Yeah, and then he falls
and he falls down. like when he's screaming, like the audio there is like clipping.
Why am I not?
Is that a really nerdy thing to like?
Why am I not surprised? The thing you hate about this film is audio related. God damn it.
Okay, no, but to be clear, I can't. When I was watching it, I was like, what's going on? Right? It's like you guys messed up the audio or something, and it's like, oh, they did it on purpose. It's a thing.
This man really just talks shit because the audio peaked.
No, it was on purpose.
I know.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Did you not notice?
No.
Because I feel like that, because that noise of like clipping audio is just so like ugly to me. Like it's just so harsh and.
Do you not? Okay, we're gonna digress so much, but I gotta ask: do you not listen to rock music or metal?
I do listen to rock music,
Metal?
but it's not that.
Distortion on a guitar sounds like that.
Distortion is not okay. It's not the same as fucking clipping.
I'm just trying to piss him off at this point. What? Okay, so distortion and clipping, what's the difference then? Because they sound the same. I think we broke him. I think we broke him. So explain to someone who only cares about.
I'm over it. Nick, what did you like about this movie? What did you not like about this movie?
Oh no! Oh,
the parents are fighting, Nick. It's okay. You don't have to answer.
Literally just reliving my childhood right now. Thanks.
Cornell, you're clipping?
Am I?
Cornell, you're clipping?
No, I'm not. Fuck you. I got my settings right. I got my gain settings right. How dare you?
God.
I know my shit. No, but seriously. No, sorry. Seriously though. No memeing in the conversation. What is the difference between like distortion on a guitar and clipping sound?
Well, my understanding is that clipping is like the thing that you're using to capture is literally it can't capture it, so it's just pushing the sound down.
Okay.
But then like a distortion is like electronics, and it's the way the physical part like moves in response to the sound.
Okay. Well, in that case, how would you describe the sound of a sound clipping then? How would you describe it? Because again, I know what it sounds like, but I only know it happens when my meter goes red. That's the only way I know how it's clipping. So how would you describe?
I don't know
the
how
sound?
you would describe it.
But
Ugly?
you know it so well.
Ugly.
It's just ugly.
I don't know. I don't know words to describe how it sounds.
Lame.
It's like it's a distortion that's brought on digitally though.
So
because
what would
that's
be...
what it comes from. Because you can't clip on like an amp. Because you can't clip on an amp.
You can blow it out and
Yeah, you can blow it out, but
Yeah,
it's not like
that's not
the
clipping it.
same. No. That's why it's called overdrive. Because it's a physical part that's like moving and it has a distortion to it, but it's not capturing the audio. You only get clipping from digital audio.
Okay. I get what you're saying, right? I've taken the audio class. I know what the differences are. I know that the reason why, decibels is measured from like negative something to zero is because the analog version didn't always used to be like that, and that the analog version would actually deteriorate after you pass a certain level of like 6 decibels and higher, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I didn't know that actually.
And you call
I didn't
yourself
know
the
that
audio
because I
guy?
don't care. It's not that important. I don't know. I didn't know that because I feel like history doesn't really matter that
Fucking
much.
Dana taught us
I fucking
that.
hate like how every film class we have to take has to talk about George Méliès or whatever.
But it's
And, like,
interesting.
Thomas Edison and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I like history, but like I don't care.
But
I don't know. It's hard. I maybe it's just that I've heard it so many times that it's like it's not important today anymore.
Don't you get curious though when the one thing that you always use gets history behind it?
Yeah, but it was like the reverse for me. Like I learned the history first and then the modern day stuff. So it's kind of just like, oh, whatever. It's just this is what we're doing now. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair play. Nick, any thoughts on the technical?
Both of you lost me about 5 minutes ago. I'm just sitting quietly watching, being entertained by this.
No, but
learning something new.
Is there a lot of films? Is there a lot of films where they purposely clip the audio? Do you know? Because I don't think I've ever heard of that. That for effect they'll distort the audio.
No, well,
Like in that way, I mean.
like like a digital clip.
Yeah.
Nothing in recent memory, no.
Because I
Like
feel I feel like there's a lot of things you try not to do when you make a film. It's like you make sure your audio doesn't clip. You make sure you don't break 180 rule unless you have a good reason for it, and you make sure that what other one is you fade in black.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, it's like
there's quite a few, and like clipping audio is kind of like a sign of amateurism.
yeah, because
It's shit students do.
Yeah,
you know?
that's I think that's what JJ said, right? Where it's like you can tell a film was two main things you can tell that the film was made by amateurs is that if their frame rate is not at 180 or if their shutter speed is not at 180 degree shutter angle, and if the audio clips or like the audio sucks, right? Because I don't know if you've noticed when a video is not at 180 degree shutter angle, but that's because like kids with SLRs was like, oh no, I wanted to have super thin depth of field. What do we do? Well, why don't you just crank up the shutter speed? It doesn't really matter, even though it does because motion blur gets really fucked. Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the main two things, and to do that on purpose is such a bizarre thing to do.
And he was saying also the other thing is that they tend to neglect audio because the thing you're focusing on is visual. At least beginning filmmakers. Yeah.
Crazy. So weird. So lads, sorry Nick, I know.
Nice.
You have no idea how often this happens when we get drunk at the bar. You have no idea. What was fuck. I feel like we do this every time we get drunk and we talk about technical stuff, and it's like, wait, isn't this like this? And then again, many countless conversations of me just being dumb and be like, wait, isn't it like this? So lads, out of 100 rating, start with Nick. What would you rate this movie out of 100? I'm assuming all of us is probably gonna be like around 80 or 70 because well, I think me and Nick are gonna be like around 80 or 70 because we can't really rewatch it because of how slow it is. So Nick, final answer, what's your rating?
I'll go 82, 83.
Okay.
Yeah, around there. Just like you said, rewatchability. But on an artistic,
artistic,
exactly.
yeah.
So do you want to go?
Yeah, no. I was gonna say it's definitely unique to the point to where like we'd probably shame ourselves if we give it anything under like a 60. You know, and I feel like anyone who gives it a 60 just kind of doesn't like slow art house films. Although, but Elena, what about you?
I'd say probably a 90.
What? Really?
Even 90. Yeah. Because like don't you ever know like the acting, story, cinematography, everything. It's like 100, right? But like it's the thing again. Is like it's hard to like rewatch if that's like the defining like the defining characteristic of like that top 90 to 100 percentile. So I would say like I would have to definitely be in a mood, in
To,
a,
like,
a
watch
certain
it.
vibe,
Yeah.
certain vibe to be able to watch it, like rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what do you call it? I feel like anything under a 30 needs alcohol.
Oh man.
Like I'm just trying to set I'm just trying to set like the scale for the audience of how we rate things. So anything above a 80 or like anything above a 90 means it's rewatchable and it's good. Anything above a 70, it's good, but it's not rewatchable. Between like 30 to 70, it's like, it's good, it's entertaining, but it's not that great. And then anything below 30, you need alcohol to watch the damn thing. So, God, where do I put this film? I mean, the cinematography, I can't talk. Cinematography.
The cinematographer.
Fuck off. I meant to shoot,
You got to roast me.
not to
you
speak.
got to roast me. You got to roast me about all this audio stuff, okay?
I am
get
meant to
this.
shoot, not to write or speak, okay? I'm sorry. I just hold the camera and make things pretty. Fuck you.
How make noise?
God. Honestly, 89. If the threshold of like 90 and above is rewatchable, 89. Like, it's super good, right? It's super good. It's arty as fuck. It's got that vibe, you know. You don't really get, like, not to sound pretentious, but you don't really get it to like you actually watch it like properly. No, but for real though,
You gotta
it's-
watch it in a theater with your friends.
like,
on
and you
white
gotta
screen.
you gotta talk about it after too with your friends and analyze.
You gotta start a podcast and talk about it for 70 minutes.
We're just shitting on ourselves at this point. No, but yeah, I feel like a lot of movies that I feel like that come out nowadays, I get really bored of them because they're all, in my brain they're all cliche because it's the same story retold with like a super weird twist, or like one or two aspects of it is a weird twist. And this film was completely different. It's completely new. It was shot in a very non-traditional way. That's currently what's out right now, it was not shot digitally, which is rare. Like, only auteurs actually just do that now. And it was shot on vintage lenses, and it was shot on like very old film stock, like, oh sorry, film lenses. So to shoot that in the way and to have it help with the plot being as it is, which is great. Despite how much I hate horror and thriller plots, it's pretty good. It's like 89. If I'm able to rewatch it, it'd be like 90 and above, but it's too slow. It's too slow. It's too creepy. I need a pillow to watch it. It's 89.
Too many tentacles.
There were only what?
Whoa.
Bro, there were like 2-3 scenes.
Yeah. If anything, it didn't have enough tentacles. It needed more. Like, the way I know a movie has too much tentacles, if I feel like I'm watching a hentai.
No.
A what?
A hentai, sir. It's an anime, but you jack off to it.
Oh.
And cultured people read it. Normies watch it.
So just anime. Alright, I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan.
Let's go.
Yes, please, for the love of God, watch Attack on Titan. And I believe that is it for us, boys. That is a very short episode. I guess for us the sweet spot is 4 people, huh? 5 is a little bit long. 4 is like the good number. 3 is like, the episode's gonna be over an hour. If it's like if it's like 5 people or 4 people, it's like an hour 30. If it's 5 people, God knows it can be like 3 hours. All right, so thank you for watching the something dope. Oh, wow, I completely forgot the name of the podcast mid-sentence.
Huh? You said it halfway.
I know. No,
You were halfway done with the name.
No,
What do you
no.
mean you forgot?
I said it and I'm like,
You remembered the first half.
I said it and I was like, wait, is that the right name? I stopped myself. Thank you for watching the Something Dumb podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and kind of, give us some comments, some feedbacks. We want to talk to you peoples. And look forward to the next episode where we're going to talk about Looper, and hopefully we'll have 4 people. Hopefully Aldo actually hopefully Aldo or Jared shows up.
It was his movie. He better fucking be here.
Oh yeah, he suggested it. I
He
forgot.
better fucking be here.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Say goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.